Hey guys, how's it going? It's MJ, and this week's topic is the T in LGBTQ. Does lumping transgendered issues with queer issues as a whole make sense, fit, whatever? I don't necessarily have a strong take on it, because honestly I haven't been super heavily involved with the queer community. I've had periods of time, but it's never been like, I don't know, I've never really gotten super involved in it. I think, while there are aspects of it that may not be ideal, it's practical and sensible for quite a few reasons. For one, gay issues and all that have been, I don't know, kind of in the public eye for longer. So it definitely does bring political power and support behind it in a way that we might not otherwise have, because I don't know, it seems like trans rights are assuredly behind gay rights as a whole, as far as the progress that's been made. It's just like, I don't know, it seems like we're a couple decades behind. So I think it helps lend political support, and I mean, as well as just resources in general. If you think about it, like at colleges and stuff, queer centers get funding overall, whereas like if you're separately funding, I don't know, lesbians and then gays and then queers, people who are queer just generally, they don't identify by any other specific category type thing, and then transgendered, it's sensible from a funding perspective to kind of lump it all together. I mean, there are some schools that lump all their cultural centers together, not just like our school has a Rainbow Center, an African American Center, an Asian American Cultural Center, and things like that. Some other ones. But there are other schools where there's just one cultural center. There's like one diversity type center. And from a funding type perspective and a resources type perspective, sometimes it is more practical. Ideal, not necessarily, but I don't necessarily know that it's a bad thing. There definitely are also parallels between these communities, if you think about it. I mean, yeah, sexual orientation and gender identity are not the same, but in terms of like coming out and societal issues and things like that, there's some common ground. We can kind of understand each other and what we are all going through. And I apologize, I'm pretty sure the TV is reflecting my glasses right there. Other side. Whatever. It's the Food Channel. In case anyone actually cared. There's parallels, you know? I'm sorry, I don't really have very many intelligent things to say right now. I just moved out of school yesterday. I got a fender bender today. It's been a long day. I'm sorry, this is kind of a hard video for me, you guys. I don't really have a strong take on this. I don't really feel like... I mean, yes, I identify as transgendered, but I'm not really into pride, generally. Not like, I'm not into, like, I don't think people should have gay pride, or whatever, specifically. It's not like any one thing, but I understand the purpose of communities, but it all seems a little self-important. And hopefully I'm not offending anyone by saying this. I'm not saying it's a stupid thing to be proud of who you are, but, I don't know. I just guess I'm not really into being proud of what makes me different from everyone else. I don't know if that's exactly... I don't think I'm saying that in a good way, but, a clear way, but, I don't know, I just don't think we're all that different. Maybe on the surface, but when it all comes down to it, everyone is just people. we're all looking for more or less the same things. And I think it's a shame that we have to rely on these communities to begin with, because there is oppression, obviously, and there are prejudices and discrimination happens everywhere. I mean, people are going to carry the prejudices they're going to carry, and that's a shame, because it's things like that that kind of make, places like queer centers and stuff really important. If there wasn't so much hate, maybe it would be, all just a little less serious, and that would be cool. Yeah. So, I guess, I'm not opposed to us being lumped, because it's practical. And I think it's a shame, not a shame, but, I think Pride's kind of a silly thing anyways, unless it's trying to achieve an end. And I mean, we are trying to achieve an end in terms of legally getting, like, I live in Connecticut, and right now, the whole debate on, transgendered rights and stuff is, really big, because there's a transgender equality bill they're trying to push through in the state. And, I mean, it's great that we're pushing that through, and that, people can get together and lobby to get that pushed through. But I guess my point is, it just is silly that it's something we have to worry about so much in the first place, Like, I identify as transgendered, but I don't think of myself as that different from everyone else, At least not because of that, I think it would just be nice if we all focused on how we are all universally pretty much a lot the same than so different. I mean, even between species, I'm kind of against that humanist type perspective we tend to take in science. But this has gotten rambly. I'm sorry this wasn't a very good video. But I don't know. I just don't have strong views on this, I guess. I don't know. I will catch you guys later, and it will be a much more exciting video, probably. Or at least less boring. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next week.